Welcome back to the dumbest bill in America. We have with us, of course, Delegate Brian Chisholm. Welcome back, Brian.
Good to be here.
And get this, podcast listeners, we have dollars without documents. That's what we're calling this podcast, Brian. Why do you suppose?
I can't wait to hear, Mark.
Well, get this, podcast listeners. Dollars without documents means that if you are in the state of Maryland illegally, you are an illegal immigrant, or in the United States illegally, you're here illegally, and you move to Maryland illegally, well, then you get a tuition discount, because that's what this bill does. House Bill 1530 by Delegates Warman and Acevero and others. They want to basically say, you don't really need to have any reason or show really any documentation, Brian, to the college that you go to, including whether or not you're here legally. You just get like in-state tuition. What do you think about that?
We don't need no stinking documents. Just give me one good reason why this makes sense, Mark.
Did you say one reason?
One good reason.
Okay. Well, so Brian, you know what you could do right now, and you could do this right now, Chris Hopkins. You could do the sombrero hats on us right now.
Yeah.
So do that for us right now as Brian and I are looking into the camera. All right. So Juan would give you a difference, but Juan's probably going to say, hey, you should pay for my tuition. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. They are the highest population of people we have now in the state of Maryland is mostly illegals. We've now pushed out all the law-abiding citizens.
Yes.
So who's our greatest audience right now? Let's see. Could it be the illegals? So we should just let them go to the higher education schools for free.
So look, podcast listeners, you got to hear this from Brian and I. We know that there are plenty of people that want to come to the United States. They do. And they want to do so legally, and they do so legally. And they go through all these processes. But when we make fun of this, we're doing so because we don't think it's a fair deal for the people of Maryland who are citizens, Brian, to actually have to reimburse and subsidize people who are here illegally. It's just not a fair deal. So let's talk about that.
And look, that is an outstanding point. Look, there's a lot of people that are here that came here through the legal process,
yes.
Came across the border.
Yes.
I know several. Paula Bongino talks about this. I talked to actually my landscaper.
And Paula Bongino is Dan Bongino's wife, right?
Right. And he talks about.
And you're good friends with Dan Bongino because he lived next to you.
And look, her mom worked her ass off when they got here and they went through the legal process. She became a legal U.S. citizen. Mm-hmm. Same as, and I'm not kidding about this, my landscaper Alfredo, he talks about it all the time. It was the most important thing in the world to do for him. So now what are we saying when we pass these bills? Alfredo and the Paula Bonginos don't matter.
Yes.
They went through the front door and now everybody's saying, no. We'll let this group of people come in the side door, which is an actual slap in the face to everybody that did it the legal way. If you want to change the way our immigration laws work, fine, then let's do that. But that's not what we're doing right now. We're saying, well, we shouldn't even, because we don't like how things work or things take too long, we're just going to tell you to cut the line and get in. And we're going to have, look,
Brian, it's not fair to the taxpayers of Maryland. Let's just say it the way it is, right? So yeah, we're going to make fun of this. There's a reason why Brian and I make fun of these bills. We make fun of these bills, podcast listeners, because they are an insult to the law-abiding of the state of Maryland. So yes, most of the illegals in the state of Maryland are from Central America, Mexico, and South America. That's a fact. I mean, there are people from all over the world that are here illegally, but primarily from those areas. And we make fun of it because it's wrong to get in front of the line, in front of people who are following the law. Otherwise, why have laws?
Well, my other question is, these politicians that put this crap out, why don't you pay for them? Why don't you? We're sitting in the General Assembly today. Half the General Assembly hasn't paid their $50 protocol dues. We can't get $50 out of you, but you're willing to give all the taxpayers money out for illegals so you can feel better about yourself. If you really cared, help them become legal. Or help them to learn to be self-sufficient. But if you're self-sufficient, then what is that? That no longer gives these politicians power. They want you to be dependent on them. So they pass these stupid laws that infect people that are actually trying to do it the legal way. instead of the illegal way. And they say, no, we would rather incentivize more illegal activity. If you're doing this, right?
Brian's on fire. Go ahead, Brian.
No, honestly, when you're doing this, are you incentivizing or are you discouraging illegal activity? You are incentivizing illegal activity.
And that's the dumbest bill in America. Dollars without documents.
One more time.
We'll see you next time.